was invited to Trini Out and About corridor competition. And I must say I was impressed. It was boss. And a lot of folks from the YouTube space were also there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stay as long as I like, but what I'll do, I'll put some links in the description of the folks who were there so you can see more of how good this was. Now that I did my little research on the local sector as far as short films are concerned, I think I have enough information for me to get this thing. I wouldn't be able to do it as good as most, but I think I'll be able to do it as good as some. I'm gonna how is it first in the game now? Throw your foot in the water. I'm gonna give it a try. But I don't want to just, go and run and gun. So I wanna do this thing properly. Or at least to my ability at the present moment. Whoa. I had to pass by the tire shop to change some tires on the van, but it's only after I reached home I realized, I should have asked the man to put up my spare one time. Now it may seem like I'm very focused on what I'm doing at this point in time, but honestly, what's happening at the same time is I'm juggling in my head what's the next step to get this film done. And one of the things I was thinking was maybe I need to learn how to make films officially. Then it hit me. Maybe I need to go back to school. Because again, I want to do this thing right. So I was thinking, what are the reputable schools in Trinidad and Tobago that I could check? There's UE, there's UTT, and there's Costaatt. First thing on the list they have is Introduction to Film. In the course description they have Introduction to Film is a basic overview of the film and video production process. The course introduces you to the classic films, iconic filmmakers, and industry standard vocabulary for filmmaking. The course will involve discussions on the form and content of film as well as the technological development in film production. In-depth analysis and screenings of work by contemporary directors and the founders of film are included. The entry requirements, you just have to be over 16. Alright, and this costs $1,200. Then there is video and film editing. This course focuses on the basic principle, theories, and process of video editing. It provides for students to work in the industry standard software, Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, to edit assignments and exercises. Screenings of various editing styles and concepts would be incorporated into this lecture. You just have to be 16 years and over, and you're getting through with this one too. Then there is Certificate in Film and Video Production. In this introductory certificate, students will be exposed to basic video producing, editing, script writing, and film studies, alright? Getting on into nitty-gritty now, and this one you need 5 passes, including Maths and English, to do it. This one, however, you need a total of 15 credits in order to get the certificate, so they will be doing these subjects. But let's get on to the fees. So if you apply online, it's free. Registration is $80, administration fee $100, technology $100. What is technology? Student insurance is $30,
and student guilds is $100. Now, the main thing here is the tuition. $300 is the tuition. So if it's $300 is the tuition and you need 15 credits, that could be 15 by $300, so which is $4,500 TT dollars, and that is excluding all the other fees you'll have to pay. Alright, so if I do this, I'll come with about a little 5-6 grand. Then there's a diploma in film and video production. So the saying here, students may opt to pursue the diploma comprising of 10 courses, which is 30 credits. The diploma is specifically focused on building or enhancing the skills of students in film and video production. So it's either you had the certificate already, you're assuming, or you have 5 passes to get to do this. But this is 30 credits, so that is 30 by 300. So to do this one, I get about 9 or 10 grand. Alright. Then they have AA in film and video production. Assuming AA means associate's degree. In this degree, students will be exposed to several elements of filmmaking, such as video producing, editing, script writing, and film and television studies. The associate in arts degree is the first 2 years of the BA, which is the bachelor's degree, I believe, in film and video production. It prepares students to entry-level positions in film industry or enables them to be independent earners. So this one here, I get 60 credits. Whew, by 300, that is about 18 grand. So I come put about, it's about 20 grand, Jen. Alright. Then there are the BA in film and video production. Alright, so this is the bachelor's degree. This degree is a hybrid of 2 distinctive programs that combines theoretical analysis with practical classroom industry immersion. Students will be exposed to all the elements of filmmaking, such as producing, editing, directing, screenwriting, cinematography, the study of sound, and film television studies. It seeks not only to produce graduates who are immediately employable, but also self-starters with a distinct entrepreneurial zeal. Yeah, well, this is what I need. Let me see how much this thing going on cost. 123 credits, so this working up to about 37 grand. Woo! Alright, so remember, we're making this film with no budget, so I definitely can't spend no money here right now. So we'll get back to this. So let's go back to doing some research online. So after about 5 hours of research, this is what I learned so far. Alright, so the first thing we have is pre-production. This is where you get your idea. You get your script or screenplay, write what story you're using. You draw up your shot list and your storyboard. Your casting, which is people who you want acting. Your location scouting, which is the places where you'll be shooting. The production design, which is how you want the place to look. And scheduling, which is making sure everything in order. Then there are the production side of it. So there's the producer, which is the person who in charge of everything, who to make sure everything running. The director, which is the person who directing exactly how they want the story to be shot. The director of photography, which is the DP, this is the person who handling the equipment and thing as far as shooting is concerned. There's the production designer, that is the person who fixing what it look like. Hair and makeup, well, right, that's self-explanatory. Wardrobe is the person who in charge of what clothes they're wearing. Song, which I feel is very important. Song should be high up on this list, but song. And then there's stunts. If you had to jump off a bus or roll down a flight of stairs, things like that. Then there's the post-production side of things. Right, so you had to have reliable storage. This is where the video editing comes in. Then you have sound editing, any visual effects, you'll need that. You'll need to secure music, as in use music legally, no thieving. Get clearance, then color correction, titles, credits, graphics, and then make a trailer.
So after all the deliberation, what it is we had to deal with first is coming up with an idea. Now what kind of story I'm gonna tell? Is it gonna be a comedy, action comedy, drama? What it is I had to do first is make sure I choose a story that I can handle. So something with no special effects, something that don't have no set of location, something that would need no set of props. Because remember, budget is zero. Remember Lyndon, but Lyndon have a book called Boy Days. And in this book, there's a lot of stories. The stories in this book are Trinidad based. So which means it will be sort of relatable, according to how I adapt the story. And it will be based in Trinidad, so location shouldn't be, too tough. Alright, so first thing I had to do is acquire a copy from Lyndon. Oh, now my dad go and buy a book, boy.